Hello everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you thrifting with me at the Goodwill bins, and then we are going to be decorating my entryway hall tree for Christmas. And y'all look, I found this adorable Scotty dog t-shirt at the thrift store the other day. If you don't know, I love vintage Scotty dogs, and I thought this one was perfect for Christmas because it's plaid. And stay tuned because Scotty dogs will come up again in this video. All right, y'all, let's head out to the thrift store and I'll see you back here for the haul and Christmas decorating. All right, y'all, as soon as I walked into this Goodwill, I saw this in one of the carts they were unloading. It had the matching bowl to go under it, but I think it might be a reproduction because the stamp on the bottom looked really big and blurry, so I don't know, I'm just not positive, but I'm sure it made someone very happy to find that. Probably should have gotten this Christmas mug because nothing is more true for me. Y'all know I have a throw pillow problem, so I made myself put this back, but it's very pretty. I loved this fancy lamp. I think 20 bucks is a decent price if it's something you really want. How perfect is this chair for a men's office or an English country like Ralph Lauren inspired room? And then this photo was right next to it, which I think would be great to go in that same room. What do y'all think this is? My mom said maybe a tissue box holder, which would make sense. I did want it just because it had a fun Christmas vibe, but it wasn't priced. And Goodwill has been really funny about that lately, so I didn't even bother. $8 for this real wood oval mirror is a steal. I loved that. It took everything in me not to buy this, just to store it away with my others. I've said this before, but vintage nightgowns and lamb planters were the first vintage items I started collecting way back in 2017. How cute is this table runner? I know y'all are gonna ask why I didn't get it, and I have no idea, because it would have looked so good on the dining table. It would have fit right in with the nostalgic and Toyland theme. Alright, now I'm at the Goodwill bins, and they had a lot of good stuff to see this day. I'm not sure what this is for. I'm gonna guess maybe like a soap dish. It was so heavy though, and you do pay by the pound here. I have been wanting to find one of those antique wood ducks like this, but I don't want one to be painted. I want it to just be solid wood. That one looked like a dog got a hold of its beak. So in a recent video, I showed you the little antique composition doll I traded for at the bins. Well, this was that day, and I gave the lady both of these amazing vintage quilts for the doll. I don't collect colorful quilts like this. I only had them to try and save them, but the thought of reselling large blankets pains me, so I was happy to give them to her. The bins is a great place to find teddy bears. I know they're having their moment right now at all the box stores, and they're just all over the Christmas decor. I had asked my Instagram followers if this is creepy or cute, so what do y'all think? I vote she's creepy and cute. I found quite a few Victorian pieces of doll clothing, like actually antique doll clothing, and they were so fragile, so I put them in that bag, and I don't have time to share them in today's video, but maybe one day soon I'll show you what they look like because they're so beautiful. Alright y'all, I'm going to very quickly run through the things that I brought home because we need to get to the decorating. I grabbed this beautiful needlework, that's gorgeous. I have a whole bag of actual antique doll clothing. I got this to hang on the hall tree probably during winter time. I loved how kind of worn and weathered it looks. Of course, I got this, I think, antique Art Nouveau soup ladle, and I will stick this over here in my cabinet with my ironstone and other silverware collection. I think this is so pretty. And then what you see here is, I thought this was fabric. I found two of them, and they're actually curtain panels. How gorgeous is this for like an English country or English cottage look? I have the other one in the dryer because it fits my front window perfectly. So we're gonna style that area for Christmas in just a second. I also got this Scotty dog fabric, and let me show you why I wanted this. I sat down last night and I made this little fabric bow for the wreath that I put on the front door because I do the front porch in a Scotty dog theme for Christmas. It's very a light theme. I don't over decorate my porch. I just have a few items, but yeah, I just used some hot glue and I think it's so cute. Okay y'all, I had fully planned to share the actual decorating with you, but it started raining and it was so dark outside that you just weren't able to see anything. So here's a look at what I've done in the entryway so far. Like last year, I went with the Victorian caroler theme again. I did add a few different things just to switch it up a bit and make it feel, new or fresh. So I hung the curtain I found. I added a garland over the top of the hall tree as well as a bell garland. And then you'll also see that I found another beautiful needlepoint stocking for only $4. So I hung that under the candle sconce. But that's what I have so far. I hope to share my Christmas home tour very soon, just so you can see it all together. But I'm still making some small changes and adding finishing touches here and there. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye!